We had this one Drushti Youth Festival in Pune, and for creating this simple poster, we had approached one design agency, and we were really need that time, and they charge 8,000 rupees for this poster. For one poster, they charge 8,000 rupees, for logo and everything. For logo also, they were telling separately got to give money. So things are very costly. We wanted to make one simple application, mobile application. We were making a mobile application of meditation. I gave what our requirements. I took the requirements and I gave to one software company. I exchange share. There is one company. They told it will need 10 to 15 lakh rupees for making this application, one mobile application. So like, how can I produce one brahmachari produce 10 to 15 lakh rupees for making one application? So it was not feasible. So all of us, we have all these kind of service needs. We need nowadays website. I'm discussing about why we need to engage interns and volunteers. That why part is there. Start with the why, they say. So we're starting with the why. So demand is unlimited. All of us have a lot of services. I'll be sharing. Yes, I'll be sharing. So our demands are, so many types of varieties of service needs are there. Demand is unlimited. But we don't have, ISKCON means always we are lack of short of funds, because there's so many projects are there. And how do we manage such big cost? Because to produce all these kind of things, it needs a skilled manpower actually. And to have such a skilled manpower, to hire them, it is not monetarily that feasible for the temples. For small centers, it is very difficult. And every preaching program has this kind of need. So if we can engage interns and volunteers in this service, we can do things with a less or no cost practically. And it gives an opportunity to us to come in touch with a very talented people, students who have certain skills. And if we develop good relationship while serving with them, they can become devotees in a very long term. Because there is both actually. For our side there is a demand, and from college's side there is a huge supply. Like Mataji is telling, there are 40,000 students are studying in Vellore. There are so many different institutes must be there. And nowadays the government has made it compulsory that you got to engage students right from 6th standard. Not only in school, but in practical engagement. Project-based learning, they say. There is one devotee in Delhi. He was telling, you just engage my students. He is in touch with very high-class top schools. And just to get engaged, they pay 30,000, 50,000. Project-based learning, they say. And when they go for master's program, it's compulsory that they got to show some experience, what they've done in the field, practically. They have to show the certificates. So there is a huge supply also. There are thousands of students actually. If we ask people to come for service, probably we may not get. But if we say that we are giving internship, there is certificate, there is well-defined services there, so many applications will come. Recently, there is some kind of recession going on in India. Because people are not getting internships, people are not getting jobs. So suddenly I start getting so many resumes. Sir, kuch hai kya, project hai kya aapke paas mein? Because people know I've been engaging students last 6 years, almost 5-6 years. So people are sending me resumes. Please sir, I want to do this project, that project, like that. So we come in touch with all this talented mass of people. Should I remove this actually? Yeah. So we come in touch with all this very talented people. I work with in Pune, the Symbiosis College is there. So very good students come there. So we get in touch with very good students actually. And easily available in most of the cities. So whatever colleges are there, design college, engineering college, law college, all these colleges are there in the cities. We can very easily go to the college, talk to the placement officer, college principal and tell them these are our needs. We do need students. And they're happily, they will welcome us. Yes sir, please engage our students. So as I told, one of the college I engaged, they have got compulsory 120 hours of work they got to do. Every student has to do every year. Not every year, second year of their curriculum. But every year I get students like this. So they got to work for NGO or trust. And they are not supposed to expect any payment. So last year I got 150 students from one college. A very good college. And 150 students, they told please engage them. 120 hours each student and free of cost. Right. So in this way actually we can have many of our things done with the help of these people. If we properly manage. Now what all things can be done? I written why we need help. What all things we can do with the help of them. I written books. I worked on couple of books I already published and more books I'm working. So just I'll share with you. So these are a couple of books actually. So cover design. Actually, this book has taken almost 400 hours of design work. 4 to 500 hours of design work. Almost 2, 3 designers are working. Yes, yes. Mm, I had multiple options actually. I'll just show you. Like these all handmade illustrations actually. Each illustration take a lot of time, iterations, many iterations are needed. So this was the first cover option was given to me. Then there was second cover option. Then there is a third cover option. This is a fourth cover option which I chose. Right. This is also another, we had many students actually. Almost I had like 10 options and then I chose this for my first book. So if I go to an artist and tell him, no, can you please do some illustrations and can I, I can't hire. It's very costly, get such kind of, and these are all handmade illustrations actually. This is handmade means digital illustration. They use pen, tab, like I have tab. So with hand, they make illustrations. So, and inside this also, in this book, I'll show you. I'm just showing actually what all kind of works we can get it done from these people, right? For every chapter we have this handmade, again illustrations inside the chapters. So these are all illustrations and then all these icons for each of the chapter. Like the Jagannath goes to America. So there's a designer's creativity. The Jagannath is going to America, right? So when we get talented people, we get good output also. So this book has taken almost 3 to 400 hours of designer's work. Now I didn't have to spend that much time because I was just giving some inputs. Okay, do this, do that, and I had got another mentor actually. He was himself a designer. He's a devotee. He was also into it and giving feedbacks over the illustrations which are there in that book, right? So we can produce. So this is only illustration work. Then there is editing work. Now the first book I didn't have internship actually. I paid 8,000 rupees. I'm from Marathi medium. I write English, but I need some editing help. So it was very urgent. Delhi Temple, they was doing competition on this book actually. This last Udgar festival. So that time they were like, 40 days I had to write, and they were telling, "Kab khatam ho raha hai book? Kab khatam ho raha hai?" Like, book kaise hoga? So I paid 8,000 rupees for editing this manuscript because like if you pay or we don't do. Okay, I'll pay you, but complete it, right? But if you are interns, now this time then I had some volunteers and intern. They helped me in editing, right? So editing is another kind of help. Cover design, book layout, like that. Yeah, quality. It depends. We'll discuss that point. It will come actually how to manage the quality also along with this, right? But we get a lot of options actually. These are all different cover options for the first book, right? So based upon, because these people are well in bulk, 50, 100 I say, right? And if a lot of people produce the output, it's not like everything we got to use it. We can tell, okay, you produce, and if something is nice, we can use that. So if it is quality work, then we can accept that work, right? If it's not quality, we not accept that work, or we not use that work that way. And I ensure quality with the help of, as I told, I have some mentors who guide. So I used to have devotees actually, like I also develop mobile application which I'll show. This I'll address while presenting further. So we can produce books, we can produce websites. All of us, we need websites. Now I'll show you one platform for book distribution we developed this year. It's called Vidyarth. So basically any student in India can find, or any person can find one's own school and college on this platform. All colleges and schools are listed. And the target amount is 10,000 rupees. So this is a crowdfunding platform where people can donate for one's own school. Everybody has some attachment to one school. One can share link with one's own alumni friends. This is a link of this school. Every person has their college friends group. तो हमको सिर्फ वो link share करना अपने college friends के साथ में, and they find there is a school and there is some target amount is there, right? And we inspire them to contribute for this. And when the target funds are achieved, I'll show my school, like I raise some money, 6,000 rupees. Okay, these all people have donated amount for this. And when the funds will complete, the total Bhagavatam city will go to the school. The entire amount is getting, yeah, my school. Yes, donating Bhagavatam set to one's own school based on contributions from alumni. So this, they will find their own school. No, the purpose is Vidyarthi aims to distribute spiritual and inspirational books to the school libraries. That is the purpose. Temple. Yes, yes. So this marathon we raised, I didn't do anything this marathon. I just circulated this link. We got like 300 donors and 20 schools we gave Bhagavatam, means we were giving 2 lakh rupees we collected without much effort actually. Totally done with the help of interns actually. This is a web platform with the help of interns we developed. Hmm? A mobile web application. Yes, we use React in the front end and back end is Spring Boot. These are technologies. WordPress, PHP are little, they don't have so much capabilities actually. This is for basic sites. I will be going through. I'm just showing actually what all things are possible that way. Hmm. So I've been helping, like we created this website. I also helped, there is Tarini Radha Mataji from Chennai. She has her own called GUI books, I think they call GUI books. So our interns developed this platform also. Value education material. So I had given some volunteers for her. So many websites actually in this way, we have developed with the help of interns. Right. So the website development is another kind of work actually interns can do. So through this website, she runs a value education program. We are also developing a Vaishnava memorial website where all departed Vaishnavas will be glorified. People can create a memorial for ISKCON. Then, yeah, mobile apps we have developed. I'll just show you a couple of apps videos actually. Like one books Uber, Ola, one can book artist for doing kirtan at one's home. This animation is also done by the interns. They made this. I use all this help. So even to advertise, we need some material. Good animation, right? So I met one guy. He's working as big position company. I was telling they pay 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees for making such animation. 3 months I gave this idea, and people came up with this animation. And of course this app has taken a lot of time. Yes, Prabhu. That will come. Yeah, we do that. I'll take because all these issues I discussed. There's another application what we have developed. This for this His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj has this initiative Ganga Yamuna Saraswati project is there. So based upon that, actually it engages volunteers in service. This app connects services and volunteers. Like I want a Mridanga player at my home. There is a program. I create an event, and people who register, they give their skill set that I know Mridangam, I know cooking. So based on my skills and my interest, I get event listing. And based on that, then I can choose where I want to volunteer for. Actually, the two apps. So for ISKCON version is going to be called as Vaishnav Seva. It's called as white label. That same code base, but two different builds we are taking. Two different brands I can say. One is called as Vaishnav Seva, where ISKCON devotees will have ISKCON categories like Sankirtan, book distribution, Prasad, cooking, and then ISKCON version. And then I told about Ganga Yamuna Saraswati. It's called Wall Story, Volunteer Story. It's there. Both are there in the Play Store actually. So Wall Story connects NGOs and volunteer because we come in touch with a lot of students and not everybody becomes a devotee. Our plan is we connect with them NGOs and we cultivate the NGO, heads of the NGOs, because they get some help from our platform, we're getting all the database. Then we organize some spiritual sessions for them. And colleges are ready. I went to a couple of colleges. There is a modern college in Pune, they've got 13,000 students. They told, can you engage our 13,000 students with the help of your application? MIT, there are 15,000 students. They told, can you engage 15,000 students? So this platform is ready, but I not yet, it needs a little team actually to connect NGOs and make things happen. ISKCON version we are launching now, very soon, probably in a week, we'll be launching ISKCON version of this, where devotees can find all over the world. Anybody can create service opportunities and it will be shared in the local city. In the local city, you'll find water service people can find based upon, I can show the prototype also actually is there. This is a Wall Story and Vaishnav same application actually. So we'll find service opportunities like this and we can filter based upon like time availability, what is service available this weekend, next month, based upon my location, what is available in Mumbai, Pune, or what is available online, or category wise. Like book distribution mein hai kya, kitchen mein hai kya, like that. And I can filter based on the name of the host also. And then I can, like Gundija cleaning is service opportunity. I open this as a service opportunity, what I'll get, what facility I'll get, who is the host, what is the description of service, and I can apply to join. So host will come to know that this person has joined this service. So basically it connects services and volunteers. We also added people can write about, if they like somebody's service, people can try to glorify that devotee, that feature we added, they can write a nice story, people can like that story. So it will spread a positive messages that people will appreciate each other in community, right? And in this profile, I can give my own skills and interests, and based on my skills and interests, I'll get service opportunities. So basically it connects services and volunteers. So I'll also show you the process actually, how we went through for designing this application. So you'll understand like what it takes, because many devotees have desire ki chalo kuch to ek app banana hai. So this general software design process actually. Okay, so we had this team. Ma'am was a guide, and the 6 people we had a design interns. And yeah, the concept of application, objectives of application, the problem we are solving, lack of knowledge, who needs help. Like people need to, people want to do service, but they don't know where is services available. So it solves this problem in this application. Anyway, I'm going a little quick actually. So generally we do user journey, how a user gets into this application and how we want to search. Or actually how it happens in a real world, that also is user journey. And then we map that to the application. Then based upon that, we create the information architecture. एक page पे क्या button रहना चाहिए, कौन से links होने चाहिए. So we create what all pages will be needed. Then we create wireframes. Blueprint of application. This architect building का एक बनता है, उसका एक plan बनता है, और फिर उसके बाद में building बनता है. ये सब बच्चों ने किया है, ये सारा काम उन्होंने किया है. और फिर then we had this is first called user experience, and there is user interaction, UI. So user experience means how the flow of the application would be, and user interaction means उसका color combinations क्या रहेंगे, logo कैसा रहेगा उसका, उस type के branding type के elements को user interaction कहते हैं, UI. So how you choose, like how you choose the color scheme. So what all things your application represents. Okay, it represents. So this is our logo. We decided, this is how we decided our logo. So Wall Story means it has care, it has freedom, and it has new beginning, like sun is coming out in the beginning. So this is the concept behind this logo. There is a sunrise there's a new beginning, you start your service, that means it's your sunrise. And there is a freedom that you can choose your service opportunities. Yeah. So this is a way, yeah, we decided the logo. So basically, the application goes through such kind of design processes, right? Because many times we want to design a website, we want to design an application. I'm also telling like how to engage interns and also what all processes are needed actually. We want to develop such things. That's why I'm going in little detail. Because if we don't plan properly and we start developing, फिर बाद में बोलेंगे ये बटन इसमें ऐड कर दो, ये नहीं डाला था. Then the whole design will go to the toss because actually ये 4 महीना चला इसका सिर्फ डिजाइन का प्रोसेस ही. It takes time. Like 5-6 people were working almost full time. I had to give weekly 1 hour for conducting their meeting, giving them feedbacks. It is once I clearly define my requirements, the ball is in their court now. They accepted this internship. They got to do the work. Right. So they will be working throughout the week, and then weekly once I'll call them for the meeting, and I'll have another senior also who is 15 years experience in industry. He'll be giving feedbacks. ये ठीक नहीं है, ये ठीक है, ये करो, like that. So when the wireframe is ready, then the thing will go for development, like the coding stage, right? So first of all, we got to work. There are tools actually. I'll also introduce tools which are needed. So in this way, we can design logos. All these logos actually. For gift shop, we had designed this logo. Logo design also has its own process actually. Okay, it's not in this. These fortunate families, again Bhagavatam campaign we had for that. The point I want to tell was, with the help of these people, we get a huge number of options. So basically we can take help for designing all our booklets, books, pamphlets, brochures, posters, logos, apps, website, content. Recently somebody wrote, temple president of one of the American temple, he wrote a mail to Radheshampur, can somebody write an article for us? Because I write, so Prabhuji approached me. But I didn't have so much time actually to write articles for each festival. Then I engaged one of my interns, he did all the research. And for all the festivals, almost they got 20 articles written by intern. Because on website, if you have website, you need to have articles also to improve the SEO of the website. Then I had given some help for the GBC SPT, I also serving them, strategic planning team. So they, Corona time, they had a lot of series actually, lecture series. So the interns were doing all converting video into audio, putting on a podcast platforms, editing the video, creating covers for the videos. So these all things they were doing. Transcription, yes. Transcription also, they were doing all the transcription. Even translation also I engaged actually. We created a platform, it's called Community Translation Platform, where multiple people can translate at a time actually. They'll get paragraphs which are not yet translated. Yes, multiple languages. People can choose language and automatically, yes, and automatically they'll get that paragraph which is not yet translated. Yeah, so it's a platform. So basically the more we automate or use tools, things become easier. Now I can engage only 2 translators, if I manually have to see, I have to divide the pages. Whole task is done automatically. For same paragraph, I just have to change the language and I can see whether it's translated in that language or not translated. Right? So I engage people in translation also. So all these kind of services actually can be done with the help of interns. Productivity can be much more increased basically. Like I'm able to do a lot of these kind of projects because I'm able to engage almost 150 to 200 students all throughout the year. So I have to take out time actually for clearly planning what project I want to get done out of these people and define it clearly. And once the requirements are clear, then I have to just pass it on actually. And these people are waiting. The teachers also take responsibility. The teachers also have responsibility to guide the students. So teachers also get into it. Right? This is the way we do actually all these kind of projects. Okay, so basically content, apps, graphic design, calendar, illustrations, posters, workshop, animation, social media post, presentations, all these things can be designed with the help of these kind of people. Research like survey, feasibility, competitive analysis, cost benefit analysis. So like we are designing a website or application, it needs that we do a competitive analysis, what all application already there, what is there in it already, so that we don't miss out on something. Because the more better we plan, the lesser headache will get later. But you don't plan to start a project Then, like, you start a restaurant where there's nobody's, there that side, or so many other restaurants are. We didn't do proper research. Then we'll not able to generate profit out of it, right? So somebody need to take an effort to go out, do surveys, create reports, present facts to us, and based upon that we can take informed decisions. So who will do that task? Already our devotees are busy in so many services. But there are people who are studying that, who need to do projects in that, and who, if they do it nicely, they'll get better marks also. So they will feel fulfilled. They'll develop a better portfolio. So these people are already willing actually to doing these kind of things. We just need to approach and engage them, basically. Yeah. Let's go to that. So marketing also. Even we had a children festival. People did even fundraising also actually. All the students went to their contacts and did some fundraising also. So these kind of things are also possible. Of course, we should do in consultation with college. We should give clear idea actually. Yes. So I described now what all things are possible with the help of these people. Now, why is done? Okay, preparation. What all preparation is needed for doing this? Time. Is very much important. Yes, we need to give time. If I get people, it's my responsibility that their project is complete. It's a two-way contract. If I get people and I don't engage them, I'll not get people next time from college. College will blame me that अरे आपने लिया और उन लोगों को कुछ engage नहीं किया. Students will feel less fulfilled कि हमारा कोई project नहीं हुआ, कुछ सीखने को नहीं मिला हमें. They have their needs also. So we are not doing our projects for their needs. At the same time, we have to be mindful of what are their needs. They should also feel that we have learned something in this project. So I have to get a good mentors and guidance, for them. If they don't learn anything, we just make them work. They'll not be so happy. They should not feel that we have been used, हमको लगाया गया है, exploited or used. So we got to really get a good mentors actually. If they get a good feedbacks, they feel like we have learned something in this process. More than college actually. College they're paying. That I get from congregation. That I get from like for mentors. Earlier I tried to engage our devotees full time, for creating these things. Or well wishers. I circulate on Facebook that I want developers. I put a post and Google form that I want a developer for designing website, and I got some responses. Working people. But the problem is working people, their schedules are so dynamic. After a month they will say, Prabhu ji, बहुत busy हो गए हम लोग. Project आ गया है, काम नहीं हो सकता है. There is no guarantee. Even with devotees that was happening actually. That suddenly they will say कि अभी बहुत busy है, प्रभु हम यात्रा के लिए जा रहे हैं अभी. काम बंद पूरा. Right? So there is no prediction कि कब complete होगा. But college students, generally I take college students in second year only, second year, third year. तो 3 साल वो मेरे साथ में रहता है. I put a condition. You got to work second year, third year, final year. और third year, final year. 2 साल काम करना पड़ेगा तो ही project मिलेगा आपको. So I have assurance कि 2 साल वो बंदा हमारे साथ है. और final year में 6 महीने का full time internship रहता है. 6 months, third year generally goes in just getting trained from the senior people already who are working. And then that person is become little expert, then he gets full 6 months time for working with us. There's 8 hours compulsory work every day they're supposed to do. So, yeah, like coming back to this question. So I found engaging directly congregation devotees or well-wishers who are already working was not that feasible. Things were not working out. So then I got congregation devotees as a mentors or guides. So they don't have to give their full time for developing this. They just have to give their quality inputs for half an hour, 1 hour. Right? How I got it? Sometimes I got through Facebook, our temple Facebook page, I put it, I want a WordPress developer help, guidance, consultation. Sometimes I just put a notice on our chapel stand. Developers need it, these technologies. And so many people come to our temple, they see on chapel stand, okay, here is seva ke liye opportunity. Through that I got so many people actually. वो देख के. Because everybody has to go to chapel stand, they're standing there while collecting chapel. They see that, okay, seva ka opportunity hai. Yeah, there is one Mataji, her name is Melinda. So she is in Bangalore. She has got 9 years of experience in design, guiding. She is a team leader actually for design. So she is in Bangalore. Once she had come to NVCC temple, she saw, so she applied. And she's guiding all my design interns actually, giving them quality feedbacks, getting work done out of them, meeting. I don't have to go to meetings also. She only conducting meeting and taking it forward. I have to just clearly define my requirements. That we can call and check also. Means we don't put very hard and fast condition. We just say that some experienced people are needed to guide. So time is needed. Right time you have to approach. If you want development interns, let's say website बनाना है, ऐप बनाना है, तो जनवरी या जून टाइम है जिसमें इंटर्नशिप चालू होता है, तो हमें नवंबर दिसंबर में कॉलेज को अप्रोच करना पड़ेगा. मार्च में जाएंगे तो सब लोग ऑलरेडी एंगेज रहेंगे, विल नॉट एबल टू एंगेज देम. So before semester start, couple of months before that, we have to approach them. कि ऐसे ऐसे इंटर्न्स का नीड रहने वाला है, 10-15 लोग हमें चाहिए. Early part of their career written, like second year, third year, it's good. If you are incentive, okay, what do we give them? What which can contribute to their portfolio. So some challenging work where they fulfill. अच्छा कुछ तो काम किया, कुछ सीखने को मिला है. That kind of work need to be there. Encouragement, okay. We encourage also prasadam and gifts. So on Diwali, on New Year, sometime I'll give them some nice gifts actually from temple, bags or sometime kurta, something I'll give them. Stipend, we also give stipends actually. Whom we give stipends कि जो 1-1.5 साल से काम किए समझो development हमारे साथ में. Like they have become very valuable resources for us now. Let's say this wall story application of Vaishnav Seva, they've been working 1.5 years with us. And now if they leave, then new person will take a lot of time actually to understand these things. Then 3,000, 5,000, 8,000. अभी some of these projects, no, because I can't say कि मेरे को एक project करने के लिए 1 लाख रुपए चाहिए तुरंत दो. So I'm doing some congregation preaching, and people who are inspired, they directly they gave, some. Actually, there is one devotee. He's connected to me. He's managing one of the projects. So he told, I'll sponsor the whatever stipends cost is there. He's sponsoring. Like it's once it's ready, like Vidyarthi is ready. So temple is using it. No, I could distribute 20 sets. But if I say I want to make such a platform which will distribute books, give me 2 lakh rupees. ऐसा नहीं होगा. So I have to arrange some funds, through preaching, externally only. Initially in ISKCON, how things work, right? Unless you are successful, you give funds, right? So you have to inspire somebody, contribute that way. So some people give the skills, some people fund it also. Those your faith on the project, and we have to be also be careful actually कि ऐसा बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा हम खर्चा ना कर दें उन लोगों के बाद में उनको लगे कि यार कुछ किया नहीं. So I am also careful कि we don't take so much money, but where is needed, then it's needed actually, right? And so those people need to have some faith in this project कि ये करेगा काम. Initially some kind of boot fund कहते हैं उसको चाहिए होता है. We are doing it very less cost, I can see, very very less cost. 1.5 साल के बाद हम 3,000 रुपये महीने का देते हैं. When interns are hired nowadays, like अभी recession आया इसलिए अभी थोड़ा problem है. Otherwise 6 months back the companies were paying 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 rupees per month to one intern. क्यों? क्योंकि वो कंपनी में 6 महीने काम करता तो बाद में जॉब भी उधर ही ले लेगा. अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स को पहले से हायर कर लेते हैं. So where we are compared to them, 3,000 रुपए हम लोग दे रहे हैं, वो भी 1 साल काम करने के बाद बोले तब आपको स्टाइपेंड मिलेगा. So we are trying to do in a very less cost actually. Most of the people we get people free only. Most of the work we are done free of cost. But some place we got to pay something. Now, like different devotees have different needs, different devotees will have, right? Somebody is managing farm community. We go to agriculture college, right? Those people more interested to work in a farms. We need to find out what I need. And accordingly their colleges are there. If I want people to create media, then I go to media college. If I want people to write articles, I'll go to journalism college. So all kind of colleges are there in the city. We need to find out what is my requirement. Because if I give appropriate engagement, then like there is game design college also. We also designed some games. We are not yet made game actually, but we have designed how the game will look like. This is a Krishna Quest game. तो लोग कैंडी क्रश खेलते हैं ना मोबाइल पे. So this all. This is design phase is done. The development phase is not yet done. I had so many already projects going. I told I will wait for development because I had to make sure already things which are there become little successful. Then we enter into new. So I didn't go for development part, but design phase is done. So this is a game. We also designed some simple games actually, question answer based. ये सांप सीढ़ी वाला गेम है रामायण के ऊपर से. This is a simple game. Children like to play games actually, iPad games, mobile games. So we have developed. I'm yet to deploy them as an application, but we have developed some 7-8 Ramayana based games. We have developed simple games, right, for children. So this is also done by interns only. Okay. So some kind of incentive is needed. Yes, bro. तो कॉलेज में मैं सीधा जाता हूँ. I meet either principal or placement officer, or sometimes some colleges have internship head also. So you have to ask who is internship head here, and we meet them and we ask them what is your internship structure, when the students are available, how many students can you give, and how much time do they get for doing this extra work, like what is your expectation. So these all things details we discuss, and based upon that input then we are in touch. So when our need is there and when they are available, we hire people, right? So that game was guided by another, there is a devotee in Pune. He did in NID, National Institute of Design, very sophisticated or very famous institute for design actually in India, one of the top institutes. So he did in game design his course. So he was guiding these people for making these games designs. क्या मिलेगा? एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा. उनको एंगेज करना होता है. अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स नहीं मिलते. ISKCON is already famous. If they get ISKCON certificate, people are happy. So define, I written now once you go to college, define seva as clearly as possible. If you are not clear, जैसे मैंने किसी को बोला था ट्रांसक्रिप्शन करो, उसने उसका ट्रांसलेशन कर दिया, है ना? अभी ट्रांसक्रिप्शन का ट्रांसलेशन करके कैसे होगा, राइट? वी नीड टू बी वेरी क्लियर कि जितना क्लियर है, क्योंकि आउटपुट विल बी डिफाइंड बेस्ड अपॉन हाउ क्लियरली यू गिवन इनपुट्स टू द स्टूडेंट्स. If students clearly understand what is expected out of them, there's a book called 2 Minutes Manager. उसमें लिखा है कि once we define the seva, he should be able to write in 300 words what is service description. That compulsory first part you do with the people you hire. As soon as you hire them, ask them, when you explain the job, what they understood, and they have to write in 300 words what they understood, what they're supposed to do. Because if they're clear about their job, there's more guarantee about their work. But if they're not clear, then there'll not be proper output. So define seva as clearly as possible. Keep regular status check meetings. तो रेगुलर मीटिंग रखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जो मेरे साथ 6 घंटा काम करते हैं डेली, फुल टाइम इंटर्न्स है, उनको डेली मीटिंग मेरे जो मेंटर्स है वो लोग लेते हैं. स्टैंड अप मीटिंग कहते हैं उसको सॉफ्टवेयर वर्ल्ड में. डेली 15 मिनट्स मीटिंग. कल क्या किया, आज क्या करने वालों, क्या प्रॉब्लम है. 3 क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड जनरली. व्हाट डिड यू डू यस्टरडे, व्हाट यू गोइंग टू डू टुडे, एंड व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम्स. Because if somebody is working every day 6 hours, then it's very important that every day the status is checked. Otherwise they'll not work properly. ऐसे नहीं चलता है ये, मीन्स थोड़ा सा इंटरवेंशन करना ही पड़ता है. वी हैव टू सी थिंग्स डोंट वर्क दैट इजीली एक्चुअली. दे हैव प्रॉब्लम्स, समटाइम्स दे आर नॉट सो सिंसियर. सो अनलेस वी कीप मीटिंग्स देन द वर्क विल नॉट प्रोग्रेस. देन हायर राइट पीपल. सो वी हैव डेवलप टेस्ट एक्चुअली फॉर ईच रोल, फॉर कंटेंट राइटिंग, फॉर रिसर्च, फॉर डेवलपमेंट. अभी टेस्ट बनाए हम लोगों ने. तो पहले से टेस्ट लेके हायर करते हैं, तो फिर अच्छे लोग आएंगे तो अच्छा काम भी करेंगे वो लोग. It will ensure that we get the right fit candidates, intelligent people, quality people. So we have designed actually all these kind of tests we have designed. Content writing, designing, management, marketing, research, tech. All these are tests are there. Google Form पे test है, वो Auto Proctor एक software है. I'll also tell which softwares are needed for managing all this. तो अच्छे से टेस्ट करके हम लेंगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा आउटपुट आ सकता है बेसिकली. Then give timely feedbacks, meaningful feedbacks. Yeah, timely feedbacks are very important. We can't say end of the day सब खराब कर दे, कुछ किया ही नहीं तुमने. That's why regular meetings and regular feedbacks are very important. That is our responsibility. Okay. Caution: don't try to preach without their permission. So I get a lot of students, and initially तो इतना time भी नहीं था, and we had our own requirement. I didn't try to preach them because college के साथ हमारा contract है कि we'll be engaging them, not preaching them and making them devotees or hidden motives है कि उनको हमको preaching. If I done sessions also, but with the college clear idea to the college that I am going to do some sessions, actually Gita sessions, and only interested people need to join. We cannot make compulsory कि आप हमारे साथ काम कर रहे हो तो आपको गीता भी पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. That is their choice if they want to learn. Our initial contract is this is the work and they're supposed to do. That contract is there. We can't violate that contract. Otherwise, I won't get 100, 150 students the way I am getting every year. If I violate the norms of that contract, then college will be threatened कि ये लोग कुछ अलग ही करते हैं actually. So I have to be very careful. I am getting such a qualified, skilled manpower, and if I start like without their knowledge, if I start doing things, then I lose the trust of the college. So I'm very careful actually. I follow whatever words are given. I try to follow my words. right? And we conducted sessions also. Don't take more than you need. मिला तो बहुत ज़्यादा भी नहीं लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि as I told, we need to engage them. If you don't engage them, the blame is going to come upon us actually. There is a clear responsibility. एक बार लिया तो उसका internship success होने चाहिए. No, that is our responsibility. We can take interviews. We do sometimes for certain roles. We take interviews also. अभी या somebody else does actually. जो लोग इसमें है, इस फील्ड में, वो लोग काम करते हैं. मेरा रोल मेनली विजन, क्या प्लान है, क्या चाहिए मुझे, और वो इस्कॉन में उसको मार्केट करने का. जैसे विद्यार्थी है तो गाइड करने वो सब वो करेंगे, बट विद्यार्थी यूज करने का, काउंसलर बोर्ड में मैसेज भेजना है, दैट आई गॉट टू डू दैट एज अ फेस. ये प्रोजेक्ट किसका ओन, आई हैव टू ओन दैट प्रोजेक्ट. सो इस्कॉन, माय रोल इज टू, लाइक आई एम द प्रोडक्ट ओनर बेसिकली इन द एंड, like that. So managing part, I should have said this timer earlier. Okay, so don't take more than you need. Manage well, don't push or blame. This is one care we have to take. When we take students from all these big institutes, we cannot be angry upon them. We cannot speak wrong words to them. If they go to college और बताएंगे कि सर ने मुझे बोला कि तुम बदतमीज हो, ये हो, थोड़ा सा heavy, क्योंकि they are paying such high fees, 3 lakh, 4 lakh rupees they are paying. So college is very sensitive. Their parents come and they complain कि ऐसे कैसा किसके पास भेज दिया. Next time they will not give to us. So whatever they do, we have to be very careful. Of course, we can little bit scold them if they are not doing properly. We can inform college also. At the same time, we need to know our limits, and we cannot speak anything wrong. Actually, we have to be very careful in our communication. ऐसा नहीं कि गुस्से में कुछ बोल दिया उसको और फिर college तक चला गया. So we got to be very careful in this field. So we got the right people actually, not who will speak anything. The mentors need to be a little mindful. And secure your data outputs of the students. Of course, this is another caution we got to do. As soon as 6 months are over, let's say their internship, their contact is over with us. They are not responsible for बाद में मिलेंगे नहीं मिलेंगे उनका वॉल्यूशन पे हो. अच्छे लोग रहेंगे, then later also they'll support. But sometimes they may not even support actually. Right? This data, mostly what I written here is, let's say I developed game. उसका कोड है कुछ, तो कोड मेरे पास रहना चाहिए वो जाने से पहले. What I'm supposed to have, of course, as long as they're in college, so college will also like put a pressure on them कि यार दे दो इनका इनका सारा डेटा या इनका सारा मटेरियल है, आउटपुट है. But better before completion I collect all the output myself, keep it myself before giving certificate. No, we don't have. Nowadays everybody has laptop. I don't give kind of internship which will need a lot of physical resources because there will be extra cost upon me. तो जो जिसके पास होता है उसी के पास हम जाते हैं, राइट? अभी कोई जैसे मुझे डेटी ड्रेस का भी वो एक है, जैसे मुझे क्या आई गो टू एफडी स्टूडेंट फैशन डिजाइन, ऑलरेडी उन लोगों के पास में पूरा टूल्स कैंची सब सामान सब रहता है उनके पास में. आई डोंट प्रोवाइड देम एनीथिंग, राइट? सो वी हैव टू बी that way, planning that we, the less cost because we don't have. If we had, then we would have given also. Right? Sometimes need it is good because अभी मैं नया इंटर्न लेता तो हर एक के लैपटॉप में उतना सेटअप करने के लिए 1 महीना टाइम जाता है उसमें. कभी सेटअप ठीक से नहीं हुआ तो अपना खुद का लैपटॉप तो फास्ट होता था, बट आई डोंट हैव फाइनेंस दैट बिग फाइनेंस. सो व्हाट इज अवेलेबल देन आई हैव टू सी इन दैट. So big companies have big budgets, but we don't have so much budget. Yes, Prabhu. फ्यू कॉलेजेस, इतना नहीं मिलता है. अभी तो रिसेशन चल रहा है, कोई कंपनी नहीं ले रहा है. अभी जो है उनको ही निकाल रहे लोग एम्प्लॉइज को, तो इंटर्न्स को क्यों लेंगे वो लोग? No, we get people. There are n number of colleges. In Pune there are design colleges. I work with Bharati Vidyapit Design College, Symbiosis Design College, VIIT Design College, Abhinav Design College. भर के है. हाँ, DY Patil Design. So many colleges are there. I not gone to all because I can't. मेरा अभी limitation ये है कि I'm getting people, but I myself so busy, I'm not able to engage them. If I get people, so that's why I'm not taking so many now. Although people are ready to come and do work. So this is there. How we can preach otherwise? We can give birthday greetings. I have all the database. Initially when they join, I collect their information, their address, their number, their birthday. So on birthdays we can invite to the temple. All throughout their life we can always wish them on their birthdays, right? Because they're going to be senior managers actually in 5 years, 10 years, and they're very respectful. When they work with us, they'll call sir, meeting kab, they're very respectful. So after 5 years, they're going to working in a very big position outside world. So, and they will have a number of people working under them. So you develop good relationship with all these people. Every year I'm working, let's say 100, 150 people. So over the period of 5, 10 years, I should have a good number of people in outside world whom I personally know. They have worked as a subordinate, as a mentee under me. Right? So, and in future I see a lot of more opportunities actually. And if they give them good experience, little bit sharing of Krishna consciousness. Like in meetings, when I have meeting, if they are not like devotional interested, I have sharing session. Let's share something interesting what you read, self-help kind of kuch padhaya aapne, suna hai. So I share something, which will helpful in their career. Like Gaur Gopal, all this kind of Jai Shetty kind of messages are there, right? So people learn something good in that interaction. And if we give them good experience, some gifts, nice prasad when they come to temple, then when their lives are settled, now they're in college, working very hard, they'll be really interested. Many people come now, after their internship, everything is over, they come to temple, they call me, sir, hum log temple aaye hain. Families ko leke aate hain, parents ko leke aate hain. Abhi, I'm in Mayapur, so a lot of people have worked with me from Kolkata. So today I was busy till today, but I'm going to now text that I'm in Mayapur and please come along with your family. Then 2-3 students already told कि वो लोग आएंगे एक दिन. So yatra is another way. A lot of people have worked from Delhi actually with me. They are studying in Pune. So when I go to Vrindavan, चलो वृंदावन में आपको एक दिन घुमाऊंगा, आपके पूरे फैमिलीज के साथ आ जाओ. Yeah, and उनको भी अच्छा लगता है ना घूमना, पेरेंट्स के साथ उनको टूर दे रहे हैं, right? This way, we can introduce Krishna consciousness also to them. And meetings, yeah. But we are careful while engaging. I also, what I've done is recently, we're doing, now we're also trying to improve our model actually. What we're trying to do is, one is, we have started one fellowship program actually. In the fellowship program, what we have started, the part of the fellowship program is, it is told to the college, the student has to come stay near temple. We got a flat near temple. Udhar hi rahenge wo log. And there is a compulsory spiritual program they have to attend. Morning 6 o'clock onwards, 6 to 8:30. And evening program 1 hour service. And daytime they'll be working with us. And their accommodation and food is free from our side. So a college को बता कि हम ये program कर रहे हैं. तो some people have shifted through that also. Why we have shifted such people? Because we saw that ये लोग जब सिर्फ internship के लिए आते हैं, इतना preaching नहीं होता, तो जैसे ही project खत्म हो जाता है, वो लोग भी bye bye कर देते हैं. But if we get people who are interested actually and who learn from us Krishna consciousness, then they'll not do as an internship, they'll do as a service, right? So हम लोगों ने fellowship program अभी start किया है कि जिसमें लोग temple में आके रहते हैं अभी boys. For projects we have all kind of girls, boys, everybody working. When they're working from their home, but for fellowship we only for boys program right now. And they come, they stay near temple, and it's clearly told to them कि ऐसे मैं पहले ही बोलता हूँ भाई आपको interest है spirituality में, आपको monk life जीना है 2 महीने के लिए समझो, 3 महीने के लिए, then only you come. It's a strict program. It's compulsory to come in the morning. They're going to be chanting. You're going to learn Gita. Are you ready? तो हमने temple में भी एक board लगा actually fellowship का, and every week I'm getting applications कि हमको करने का है, right? So I conduct another ways. I told colleges now that I'll come and conduct programs for second year computer science students, and I'll conduct a Gita course. So when I do that course, and after that I hire interns, people have different kind of relationship with me. अभी तो सिर्फ एक है कि ये boss से और हम लोग इनके अंडर काम कर रहे हैं, but they'll have spiritual some kind of connection relationship also. That way things will work more easily actually. They'll not have so much material expectation. Sometime over the period of time they have that कि इतना stipend नहीं मिल रहा है हमको. Yes, Prabhu. राइट जैसे मैंने बताया आजकल ना, जैसे एक कॉलेज का रूल है कि हर एक स्टूडेंट को अपने 3 साल में 1 साल 120 घंटा काम करना पड़ता है. वो 120 घंटा कुछ भी करो. अभी हम लोग उनको बर्तन धो, अभी फेस्टिवल था संडे को, वो लोग आए, उनको बर्तन धोया, चंदन यात्रा में चंदन पेस्ट बनाया, या अभी बालोत्सव था तो टेंट सेटअप किया, पूरा चिपकाया सारा पोस्टर्स. दे आर रेडी टू डू एनीथिंग एवरीथिंग. यू हैव टू कंप्लीट 120 आवर्स. दैट इज the program name is service learning. तो बेसिकली क्या है, हम लोगों को that is also not needed actually for we just grade them, they have got 100 marks for completing 120 hours. और हम ये जाके कॉलेज में प्रपोज भी कर सकते हैं कि ऐसे ऐसे आपके कॉलेज को एंगेज करेंगे, आप ऐसा एक प्रोग्राम करो, वी विल बी रेडी. दिस इज पूना में सिम्बासिस कॉलेज, उनका ये ऑफिशियल प्रोग्राम है. ये से 120 घंटा सर्विस लर्निंग करना ही पड़ता है उनको. Many colleges nowadays, people also like, students also have their clubs actually. But if you do officially, because उनको marks वो सब है, तो output का ज़्यादा guarantee रहता है. ऐसे नहीं कि बीच में छोड़ गए. What we can? I didn't understand your question. किसी को समझ आया what she's saying? No, they will do. If there is college requirement is they're supposed to work 120 hours, serve on field. It's all about initial contract. We have to be very clear. If the contract is they're supposed to just do volunteering, anything and everything, physical work also. And that kind of program. Now I can't take engineering projects and engage them in washing pots. I never do that. But this college has service, the name of the program is service learning. Just serve. Huh? Busy. Meet. डिपेंड करता है, डीटी रूम में थोड़ी ना हम दे रहे हैं उनको. नहीं, गार्डन में लगाइए आप. नहीं, आपको आपके टेंपल का सेंटर का स्टैंडर्ड देखना. आप क्या यू कैन डू गार्डनिंग करवा सकते हैं आप. ऐसा में कोई रूल नहीं, आप देखना है आपको स्टैंडर्ड टेंपल का क्या स्टैंडर्ड है, उनका क्या पात्रता है, आपको सब देखना है. एनीवेज, थोड़ा सा और मैं, देयर आर फ्यू थिंग्स व्हिच आर इंपॉर्टेंट एक्चुअली. व्हाट थिंग्स यू नीड? यू मे नीड एचआर एक्चुअली, एचआर मेंटर, प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर और प्रोडक्ट ओनर. एचआर मेरे साथ जैसे 150 लोगों लगे, 4 एचआर थे, तो एचआर वो लोगों से उनसे टाइम शीट भरवाते थे. I shared some tools also. I'll show you some tools actually which are needed for running this program. So this is called as Clockify. Clockify is a time sheet. So weekly they have to fill the time sheet कि कितना घंटा डेली काम किया है, और एचआर लोगों को फॉलो अप करते हैं उन लोगों के साथ में. These are free apps totally. ये सब स्टूडेंट्स को हर हफ्ते टाइम शीट भरना पड़ता है कंपल्सरीली. किस स्टूडेंट ने कितना घंटा काम किया इसमें पूरा लिखा है इधर. Clockify. Okay, this is a free app. Yeah, I have to create teams, send them invitation project के अंदर, और फिर उनको invitation मिलता है. Once they sign in using my invitation, they directly get assigned to project because I already added them to a project and a team. And HR has some admin rights, so HR can see their reports, mail them क्या काम नहीं किया, कुछ इस हफ्ते कुछ log नहीं किया आपने. Because it's a college requirement. They're supposed to, college will also see. And at the end of every 2 months, there is a review by the college. So if meeting lete hai, we have to attend these meetings also. Review meeting. We have to grade them. This is our responsibility. 4 भी मेरे HR interns हैं. जो लोग BBA कर रहे हैं, BCA कर रहे हैं, MBA कर रहे हैं, वो HR को HR intern की तरह लगा है. They get HR experience. They get learn HR tools. अब ये टेस्ट मैंने दिखाया ना, वो एचआर इंटर्न्स नहीं बनवाया सारा टेस्ट, डिजाइन का टेस्ट, कंटेंट. एचआर का काम रहता है लोगों को टेस्ट लेना, हायर करना. सब उनसे ही उनको मैनेज करने का ये है. वंस दे बिकम सीनियर फाइनल ईयर, देन दे मैनेज थर्ड ईयर सेकंड ईयर स्टूडेंट्स. तो उनके प्रोफाइल में आता है उन्होंने काम नहीं किया, एक टीम को मैनेज किया है ना. सो आई हैव माय सीनियर इंटर्न्स, फाइनल ईयर इंटर्न्स, और दोज पास्ड आउट, दे आर विद अस एंड दे आर मैनेजिंग 5 people 10 people अंडर देम. उनको ही लीडर बना देते बाद में. We give our letter, na. I write my own Toshan Nimai Das ISKCON and I sign a ISKCON certificate I give with logo and everything. इन क्या है, सबसे मेन वैल्यू है उन लोगों ने काम किया और एक्सपीरियंस किया है. इंटरव्यू में क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे तब मालूम पड़ जाएगा. तो लेटर वेटर कुछ भी दिया, काम अच्छा देना है, उनको काम करवाना है. दे नीड टू लर्न, दैट्स मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. आई मेक श्योर एक्चुअली माई इंटर्न्स में वो लोग एंगेज रहे, वो लर्निंग हो उनका, दैट आई टेक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. देन दे विल बी वेरी हैप्पी. और जितने भी इंटर्न्स ने काम किया एक्चुअली हमारे साथ में, काफी अच्छे जॉब लगे उन लोगों को कंपेयर टू अदर पीपल ऑल्सो. दे आर गेटिंग अभी जयपता का महाराज एक्चुअली हाउ ही केम, राइट, ही वाज कॉल्ड बाय जयानंद प्रभु, कम एंड नो, ये रथ यात्रा का कार्ड बन रहा, थोड़ा हेल्प करो. कील ठोक रहे थे, वो कील ठोकते ठोकते वो भक्त बन गए, राइट. सो देयर इज ऑलवेज अपॉर्चुनिटी. एक्चुअली इन लोगों को प्रीचिंग भी बहुत अच्छा हो सकता था, और बट आई एम फॉलिंग शॉर्ट. कितने प्रोजेक्ट्स इतने सारे हैं, सो इनके थ्रू प्रीचिंग करने का प्लान है कि बाकी लोग प्रीचिंग होंगे, सर्विस में एंगेज रहेंगे. इन लोगों को डायरेक्ट इतना, मैं अभी तक इतना एफर्ट नहीं डाला इन लोगों को प्रीचिंग करने का, बिकॉज आई गेट 200, हाउ मेनी पीपल आई कैन फॉलो अप एक्चुअली विद दैट, एंड कॉलेज अ लिटिल फार. तो वो जाके प्रीचिंग इज होल डिफरेंट थिंग. इफ यू आर प्रीचिंग देन यू गॉट टू बी फुल टाइम इनटू प्रीचिंग. उन लोगों के लिए कैम्प करो, बार बार लेके जाओ, ये सब. इसलिए मैं इतना गया नहीं हूँ इन लोगों को इतना प्रीचिंग करने में. अच्छा रिलेशनशिप है, वेल विशर है, कुछ गीता सेशन अटेंड किए, बाद में देखेंगे, अभी यात्रा वात्रा करेंगे उस टाइम, बाद में डोनेशन देंगे, या कभी यात्रा के लिए आएंगे. जैसे मायापुर बुलाया मैंने, कोलकाता के मेरे जो स्टूडेंट्स लोग पहले काम किए, तो भाई ऐसे सेटिंग में फिर बाद में थोड़ा सा ये भी हो सकता है. अभी एक ट्रेलो है, ये प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट के लिए फ्री टूल है एक्चुअली. यहाँ पे आप ये सब लिस्ट बना सकते हो, असाइन कर सकते हो, किसको असाइन किया है. नो, दीज आर ऑल डिफरेंट बग, वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस, टेस्टिंग टीम, रिजॉल्व बग्स, डिजाइन. तो इसमें आप अलग अलग टास्क बना सकते हो और असाइन कर सकते हो, किसको असाइन किया है, उसका अटैचमेंट क्या है. ये सारे फ्री टूल्स हैं. तो ये प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट के लिए ट्रेलो बहुत अच्छा टूल है. तो उसको सबको अपना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पता चल, तुम्हारे नाम पे भी 10 बग्स है, तुम्हारे नाम पे 5 टास्क है अभी. They get a clear idea, right? Trello, Clockify for timesheet, Trello for task management. Yes, bro. TRELLO, Trello. एक मिनट मैं लेता हूँ ये. अभी मैं टूल्स थोड़ा सा एक एक बता रहा हूँ, टूल्स क्या क्या यूज करना है. ठीक है, ये ट्रेलो प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट के लिए है. इसमें आप टास्क असाइन कर सकते हो, अलग अलग बकेट्स होते हैं, आप इस बकेट में उसमें टास्क को शिफ्ट कर सकते हो. अभी उसको बताने के लिए आप ट्रेलो थोड़ा देख लेना. हाँ, एक मिनट वो भी दिखाता हूं मैं. एक फिग्मा टूल में, ये फिग्मा वायर फ्रेम डिजाइन के लिए बहुत फेमस टूल है. जो भी सॉफ्टवेयर का वायर फ्रेमिंग होता है, डिजाइन स्टूडेंट्स को पता होता है, ये फिग्मा में होता है. फिग्मा इज अ डिजाइन टूल. तो जो भी वायर फ्रेमिंग ये सब होता है, वेबसाइट का डिजाइन होता है, पहले इसमें होता है. ओके, ये हमारा ग्रामायण ऐप है. हम लोग इंग्लिश ग्रामर रामायण के थ्रू सिखाने वाले हैं. I'm writing a book also on that, and there's going to be app also. It's called Gramayan. So इसका, yeah, this is a design for this. ये पूरा डिजाइन जब कंप्लीट होगा तो डेवलपर्स के पास जाएगा. तो ये फिग्मा टूल में इसका डिजाइनिंग होता है. And now this Vaishnav Seva app will be available to all of you. Create task in that. Walls to your Vaishnav. One of the apps will give, and our students will keep on checking that. Okay, so they will directly apply. We'll give app access. You create task in that. And we'll make sure some students join your task. We'll open to all ISKCON temples. You will have your own profile, and students will have their profiles. And students can, what are available projects they can check, and they'll see your projects also. When you create a task, they'll apply. No, not needed. We'll हाँ हो जाता है. तो we'll make it available. वैष्णव सेवा के लिए बनाया हो. So people can create the task and we'll assign. We'll make sure that some people join your work. Okay. कैसे शुरू किया प्रभु जी पूछ रहे थे, बाहर चले गए. अच्छा इधर है. कैसे शुरू किया? सिंपल ना प्रभु, आपके पास अभी विद्यार्थी, मैं एक बताता हूँ। आई वॉज जस्ट थिंकिंग कि बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बढ़ाना कैसे कर सकते हैं, अलग आइडिया क्या है। तो मुझे एक आइडिया है कि क्राउड फंडिंग आजकल बहुत पॉपुलर है, सब लोग करते हैं, खुद का क्यों ना क्लाउड फंडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म बनाऊं मैं। और क्राउड फंडिंग किससे करूंगा मैं? स्कूल के लिए करूंगा, स्कूल लाइब्रेरीज के लिए। और कौन देगा स्कूल लाइब्रेरीज के लिए पैसा? जो अलुमनाइज है, उसको कुछ अटैचमेंट है, वो देगा, राइट। होल आइडिया वाज रेडी इन माय माइंड। देन आई अप्रोच्ड कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स, आई टोल्ड ऐसा ऐसा मेरा रिक्वायरमेंट है, आप डिजाइन बना के दो। इसके लिए मैंने पूरा मेरा रिक्वायरमेंट स्पेसिफाई किया। और एक प्रभु जी है टेम्पल में हमारे, सीनियर है, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर, उन्होंने उसका बैक आर्किटेक्ट कैसे, सॉफ्टवेयर आर्किटेक्ट, तो उन्हें आर्किटेक्चर कैसे रहना चाहिए, आर्किटेक्चर बनाया कि ये बैक एंड रहेगा, फ्रंट एंड रहेगा। उन्हें फीडबैक्स दिए स्टूडेंट्स को, डिजाइन आ गया, डेवलपमेंट हो गया, डेवलपमेंट के स्टूडेंट्स हायर किए। फिर डिजाइन के स्टूडेंट्स ने इसका एनिमेशन बनाया, उसका लोगो बनाया, उसका फ्लो बनाया। डेवलपमेंट लोगों ने डेवलपमेंट किया। अभी हम लोगों ने कुछ डिवोटीज लिया है, वो लोग मार्केटिंग कर रहे हैं इसका, अलग अलग डिवोटीज के बारे में, इसके बारे में बता रहे हैं, राइट। सो इन दिस वे वी आर रनिंग अ प्रोजेक्ट। तो मेन सिंपल ना ब्रो, आपको नीड है, आप जाओ कॉलेज में उस टाइप के जहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स मिलते हैं, उनको कहो कि आपका ऐसा रिक्वायरमेंट है हमारा, और आप उन एज पर देयर अवेबिलिटी, जब उनका शुरू होता है वो प्रोग्राम इंटर्नशिप का, तब आपको लोग मिलेंगे। यू कीप इन, यू मीट प्रिंसिपल, आस्क देम। अभी मेरे को ऐसा याद नहीं आ रहा है, सब प्रोजेक्ट अपना अपना बिगिनिंग है, अलग बिगिनिंग है सबका। अभी मेरे को बुक का काम करना है, तो मैं जाऊंगा वापस डिजाइन कॉलेज में, वापस एक नया प्रोजेक्ट आया। थैंक यू माता जी फॉर अटेंडिंग। नहीं नहीं, कुछ नहीं है सर। You need to be you need to be from reputed organization that helps. ISKCON is already very famous. So ISKCON आके काम दे रहा है कोई, है ना, तो क्यों नहीं करेंगे लोग, ऑलरेडी इंटरेस्टेड रहेंगे। मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स ना डमी प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाते हैं। डमी प्रोजेक्ट्स मींस उनको कुछ तो काम करना पड़ता है जस्ट टू शो। तो कोई जाके रियल प्रोजेक्ट्स दे रहा है तो उनको रियल एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है, उसको ज्यादा काउंटिंग होता है उसका। तो नीड है उन लोगों का भी, हमारा भी नीड है, उनका भी नीड है, इसीलिए तो काम कर रहा है वो। राइट। I'll share my contact number, yes. Yeah, when you take interview, you discuss all these terms कि क्या आपका रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो कर पाएंगे कि आपको चाहिए तो लो, उनको नहीं चाहिए तो बोल दो हम नहीं, एक्चुअली हमारा रिक्वायरमेंट ज़्यादा, आपके पास इतना टाइम नहीं है ना। I've been doing last almost 4-5 years actually, और so that's so अभी सब एकदम आउटपुट सब काम में नहीं आता है मेरे, क्योंकि इतना टाइम ही नहीं है। जितना मैं ध्यान दे पाऊंगा पर्सनली, उतना ज़्यादा आउटपुट काम में आएगा। तो मैं काम का नहीं रहता, तो भी लोग मिल रहे तो मैं लगा देता हूँ उन लोगों को, ठीक है इसका स्लाइड्स बनाओ, अभी ऐसे पड़ा है बहुत सारा मटेरियल। नो, इट्स मोर ऑफ आवर रिक्वायरमेंट एक्चुअली। आई एम नॉट डूइंग इट फॉर कि उनको कुछ तो एंगेज करना है, अभी प्राइमरी ये नहीं है। बट अभी जैसे गेम का डिजाइन बना के रखा है, अभी अभी कब जब टाइम मिलेगा, डेवलपर मिलेंगे तब वो बनाएंगे वो गेम को। बट ऐसा बहुत सारा चीज है कि बना के रखा, अभी यूज नहीं कर रहे हम लोग, है ना। बट जो मुझे अर्जेंटली चाहिए और जो नीड है, उस पर पूरा ध्यान देता हूँ, हर मीटिंग लेता हूँ मैं, फीडबैक्स देता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा नीड है वो। और बाकी सब काम हो रहा है, कर रहे हैं, लोग मिल रहे हैं, तो बैकग्राउंड में कोई बुक के ऊपर समरी नोट्स बनाओ, किसी का प्रेजेंटेशन बनाओ। ऑल दिस थिंग्स विल कीप ऑन डूइंग इट, राइट। इफ वर्क्स आउट वेल, गुड, आई एम हैप्पी। इट डजंट वर्क आउट, आई एम नॉट सो अनहैप्पी, ठीक है, वैसे भी मेरा इतना एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं था, ऐसा है। No means I am also limited. I will not able to take. If you need team, if you want to engage, no, I have to, let's say, because if I take somebody's project campus, then it's become my responsibility also. जैसे मैंने तारिणी राधा माता जी का वेबसाइट बना के दिया, I gave students to her and she used to conduct meeting. I told I can't conduct meeting on your behalf, but still I have to keep an eye that things are working. That she should not be अरे आपके students ने काम नहीं किया, कोई काम नहीं कर रहा तो it's my responsibility to give a new student then, right? So I don't take, if some other temple's project come, then I don't take a managerial responsibility, but still some commitment from my side is also required. I tell them कि आपको engage करना, I'll give you people and it's your responsibility to engage them and get work done out of them. It's just a little bit of my engagement also needed. So I cannot scale it immediately क्योंकि मेरा भी इतना बड़ा टीम नहीं, मैं खुद कुछ कर रहा हूँ, इतना सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स है. ये अभी मेन जो पक्के नो परमानेंट मेंबर्स है वो डिवोटीज ही है ना, या फिर भाई जैसे एक लड़का मेरे प्रोग्राम में आता है तो जितने सॉफ्टवेयर इंटर्न्स है उनका हर 2 दिन में मीटिंग लेने का उसका रोल है. ईच एंडिंग 16 राउंड्स, ही इज डूइंग दैट पार्ट, है ना. तो यस महाराज, थैंक यू महाराज, थैंक यू महाराज, थैंक यू महाराज.